Well, just first of all, just have so much respect and admiration for Mike and his team, his program, and it's a great win for us to be able to come up here and play the way we played today. It wasn't always perfect, but to see these kids compete and play and give God the glory for number 19, number 9 in the conference, and just a really. It's really special to see our kids kind of keep maturing and keep growing. Again, anytime you can win on the road, it's just it's really, really hard to do. It's really special. It's a win and a half, really. And so proud of these kids. Dee had a special day, 6 out of 13. I think, she was 5 out of 11. And 3 out of 4 at the free throw line and had a steal. And Rory, again, she leads us in rebounding. I think that's the first stat that jumps out. She had 8, but did a nice job, 7 out of 7 at the line, and 6 out of 13 at 7 assists and 3 steals. We won't talk about the other.
Yeah, we don't have
yeah. But, really ran her team. I thought in the first half kind of took over a little bit when we needed it. And, we'll learn from our mistakes down the stretch, but it's part of it when you're young and inexperienced. I mean, this is a freshman, and really she's a freshman, even though it's her second year in college. She didn't play the whole year. Last year was hurt even when she did play. So we've got some young kids playing a lot of minutes, and they're getting better. So as a coach, that's all you can ask of them. And so I'm excited for our kids. They've got a chance to do something special, and I've kind of challenged them with that. Doesn't happen every year, but this team this year, right now, in this moment, they have an opportunity. So we'll see how it all plays out.
Coach, your guys' pressure defense and just West Virginia, took a lot of time to get in their sets, and how much does that kind of wear on a team throughout the course of 40 minutes, and how much of that is part of your game plan going into a game?
Well, certainly it's who we are and what we do. It's how we play the game, and it starts with Rory at the point when she's got a lot of juice, energy on the ball, and a lot of pressure. Well, everybody behind her usually plays pretty hard, and if you got somebody that's soft on the ball, I bet them other 4 are going to be soft with her. So I think she sets the tone for us. So often defensively and then offensively. I thought she put a lot of pressure on them today, especially in the first half, kind of carried us when we were needing it. And sometimes she gets to where she just wants to do it so bad. Some coaches might say she's trying too hard, but she wants to make it happen, and can't fault the kid for that. And but it's what we do. It's how we play. I think we had 1 turnover off the press today, but when you do it for 40 minutes, it does probably wear on people. Even if you're having to, everybody right now, their press attacks is bringing their 5-player up, and they're the ones breaking hard to get open. Well, 5 players aren't used to doing that.
Right.
So you might think, well, Coach, your press ain't working. Well, it might not be working down there, but in the fourth quarter, it might be working down here when they can't do nothing. They can't move because they're so tired from getting the ball in. So, it's part of what we do and how we do it. And, every now and then I get a 5-player that'll get a hand on a ball or get a steal, and we get real excited when that happens. So,
another question. The women's game, like right now in the current state, there's a lot of great individual players that are, grabbing headlines, and rightfully so. They're talented players. But you've got a team that, seems like on any given night could be another player, a different person. It's not necessarily unique, but maybe kind of unique this year. I mean, how have you kind of handled?
Yeah, it is unique. I think if you looked at our team and you went, okay, if they got to have a shot, who's taking it?
Right.
Well, you might pick the wrong one. I might pick the wrong one. I mean, it just depends on who's hot that night, right? And so I've thought about that myself. I've had some really good players over the years, go-to players, whether it was Victoria Vivians or, T. McCowan or a lot of those kids. And I had a lot of teams also, though, too, that had several, and sometimes that gets hard to coach. And I think with this team, because of our uniqueness, and we just have a lot of parity, if you will, when you talk about our team. I think I can call anybody's number who's hot right now, who's maybe had some success, we found a weakness in the other team, and we can go to them a little bit. And so it really makes your team dangerous, I think. I don't think anybody can go on our scouting report and go, okay, if you just shut this one down, you'll have a chance to win. I think we've got a lot of kids that have had big games. And so, on any night, we can have somebody step up and maybe go for 20 and 10, maybe go for, and so I think it's a real unique and it's a good thing. Now, you have to know, I do have some kids that think they need to go 20 and 10 every night, but that's okay. You want confident kids. So, again, proud of this group, and again, I thought. You just have to know in the coaching ranks and the coaching circles, this program at West Virginia and coach and everything they've done, you don't sleep for a couple of days coming up here. And I have a lot of respect and admiration for him and this program and those players, and it's just really, really hard. I'm really proud of our kids. At early tip time, y'all, no shoot around. You worry about the sleepy team loses now these 12 o'clock games, which is 11 their time, and so I've been worried about that probably since I saw it on the schedule, back in September. But really proud of them.
Anything else, guys?
Roy, could you just kind of talk about the physical aspect of the game today? Both sides, I mean, there were bodies hitting the floor, and just what's it like to play in that, that style of game?
I would say we practice with intensity. We know that when anybody comes and plays us, or we go and play them, that we're gonna get them their 100%. So that comes with just being aggressive, putting pressure or whatever it is, just giving their all. They could be making all their shots, or but I would say it just comes with the job. It's expected, so we have to be well prepared, and it starts in practice, of course, and that's about it.
There was a play, I think it was like maybe midway through the fourth quarter, where West Virginia's point guard is coming down the middle of the floor, and she's going full speed, and you step out and take the charge, and that's like right around the 3-point line. I mean, do you hesitate? On that play. Do you
No. We work on taking charges. I really, in the moment, you don't really think about, ooh, this is gonna hurt a little bit. You kind of just do it. You get up and brush it off and don't feel it. Don't think about it. But we do work on it, so that's probably why I don't flinch or anything.
D, you played really good, baby.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Give us a thought real quick, Tiana, on today's game.
I've been in a little slump lately, so I've just been trying to get in the gym lately, basically more, and try to help out my teammates. And he always tells us whenever your name is called, you got to be ready. So I feel like I was kind of ready today. So I think
Kind of. We're ready.
yeah, I was ready. I was ready to play. So
Good job, D.
thanks.
27 minutes, you were ready. Thank y'all very much.
you.
Thank you.